Hey guys, welcome back, and let's do some more exercises and some more yoga. I've been focusing myself in my own practice on hips and spine lately. That's why there's a bit more on the hips and spine. If you're done with it, let me know and I can film something different. But I kind of like this one. It's a little bit funky but interesting. Let's see what you think. We will start in our typical tabletop, but we'll change it up. Bring your right thigh in front of the left, like you do in Gomukhasana, in cow face pose. Try to bring the feet further away from each other, so not like this, but more open if you can, any extent. And what we'll start doing is some hip circles. So be slow here, feel into your outer thighs, feel into your lower back, like I've told you before. Our hips and our lower back are intimately connected. So when we move our hips, we move our lower back. And see how your lower back feels about this. And then maybe reverse the circles. And let's do the circles in the other direction. Your upper back is taking part in this as well. Feel how your back is sending a wave from the lower back into the upper back. And then once you're done with these circles, try to move your body forward in a wave, lifting the chest, looking up. And as you shift your weight back, rounding through the upper back and bringing the sit bones towards your heels. Come back forward, drop the chest, look up, drop the belly, and exhale, round through the upper back, tuck your tail under, and it's almost like shifting into a child's pose, but with this funky legs position. One more time here, and exhale, shift the weight back. So you're probably feeling it in the outer thighs. Let me know how that feels. And let's do some twists from here. So after this 3 rounds of this wave, press the right hand into the mat. Lift your left arm up and over. Exhale down. Notice how maybe your ability to twist and rotate your spine is limited compared to how you can do it when your hips are in a normal position. And just observe. See how your lower back is feeling, how your thoracic spine is feeling. Open one more time to each side, so 3 times on each side. Don't worry about the breathing too much. Галя, не трогай, нет. Lower down. And we'll do one more here. So for this one, I'm going to turn around so you can see it better. Галя, не трогай, пожалуйста, я тебя попросила. Галя. Come forward on the inhale, shift back on the exhale, just like we were doing before. And then as you come forward here, extend the left leg behind you and into a diagonal line. And then, if Галя thing gets off me, and I can show this to you, Галя, слезь с мамы. Ты мне мешаешь. Иди играй в свою игру там. So from here, extend your left leg away, out into a diagonal line. Lift it up and slowly bring it all the way forward until it's here parallel to the long edge of the mat. Lower the foot down, bend the knee, and again shift the weight into the left foot so that you feel the stretch in the inner line of your thighs. Come back here to center, extend the left leg, lift it up, slowly shift it back and behind you. Look over your right shoulder to see your left foot, and let's do it a few more times. And lift the leg up, straight leg, trying to keep the pelvis level. Shift the weight, the leg all the way to the left side, bring it down. Slowly walk your hands towards the left foot and feel the stretch in the inner groin. Come back to center, lift it up and bring it back. And last one here, look over your right shoulder, feel the left line, the left side of your body stretch. Bring the leg again to the side, walk your hands towards that foot, and then lift it up and bring it forward. So now we have the left leg in the front, and we'll do the same thing we did on the other side. So starting with the hip circles, only this time instead of the right leg, you have your left leg in the front. Doing a few of those circles. And of course, it's not just the hips, it's your whole back, your whole body moving here. Don't try to do it fast. Instead, feel every muscle in your body move and do it slowly, observing the sensations in your lower back, in your outer hips. One more. And then next time you come back to center, shift your hips back on the exhale towards your heels. It's a little bit hard for me because my outer hips are pretty tight. Maybe yours are more open and it comes easier. Bring it back. Inhale, shift forward. Drop the belly, look up. And exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the space between your shoulder blades. We do 3 of this. This is the last one. Come back to center and let's do the twists. Try to twist on the exhale, lifting on the exhale. That helps to activate your core muscles. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and twist. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, twist. Stay for your inhale. And exhale, twist. Again, observe how your twisting ability is limited by the position of your hips. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. And let's do the left leg this time. Sorry, the right leg. So you bring the right foot behind you and into a diagonal line. Look over your left shoulder, maybe even. And then lift it up. Bring it all the way to the side. Lower it down. Plant the foot. Shift the hands towards the right foot. Come into a stretch here. And then come back to center. Again, lift up the leg. Shift it back. Look over your left shoulder. ¿Quién eres, gatito? Perrito. Slowly bring the leg to the side, keeping the pelvis level as much as you can. Come into your shift the weight into the right foot. Feel the stretch there and lift it up again. Shift the leg back. Look over your left shoulder, straight diagonal line. As you press the heel back, you feel more stretch on the left side of your hip. And last one here, bring the foot down, shift the weight into that foot, feel the stretch. Come back to center and take a child's pose. And last exercise for today is going to be our puppy pose. So the puppy pose that we do 3 different ways. Starting in your tabletop, hips over knees, extend the arms forward. And let's start with the passive version by lowering the forehead or maybe the chin and the chest to the floor, melting it down and breathing. And maybe get your child to sit on you to feel more stretch. Maybe not. Feel the stretch into the armpit chest area and take at least 8 long breaths wherever you are. This pose is a great shoulder opener. So stay as long as you need to. So after you've taken at least 8 to 10 breaths in this pose, start by curling your tailbone under, lifting your pelvic floor in and up, engaging your TVA. Bring your hands closer to your feet, just a few inches. Press the ground away. Press the knees into the mat. Press the toes into the mat. Feel how your core gets activated here as you're pushing the ground actively away, rounding between your shoulder blades. And each inhale, you can relax a little, and each exhale, and lift your pelvic floor in and up, TVA engaged, belly button to spine. Feel that core work. Inhale here. Try to keep the engagement any amount, and exhale. Re-engage if you need to. Try to keep at least 20-30% lift in your pelvic floor and engagement in your TVA while you're breathing in this uncomfortable pose. And then find something in between. So not quite dropping the chest into the floor and not quite rounding like we did second time, but something in between. Maybe move your hips a few times until you find this middle ground, and let's breathe there for a few more breaths. So still pressing the toes and the knees into the mat, pressing the hands into the mat, rounding between the upper back slightly, not as much as in the second variation. Feeling the stretch into the armpit chest, but also feeling the engagement in your lower abdomen and your pelvic floor. And 3 more breaths here. And then lower down, come back into your child's pose. This time, this is the end of our workout today. Thank you for practicing with me, guys. See you next time.